and Cynthia G. And now I've already covered what I thought about Tariq Nasheed and Queen Gels. Talked about it, have my thoughts, leave it alone, move on. That's the first and last time. And I am a Tariq follower, but here's the thing. And I want to mention someone who said something, signature of love. Okay. I hear what you're saying. That really didn't put enough evidence on, is Tariq Nasheed paid opposition? Not much as he might be, but he's really good paid opposition if that's the case. Now, Cynthia G and Tariq Nasheed. Now, what I think about Tariq Nasheed is basically I've been listening to him ever since his Mac lesson days, ever since he had MySpace, ever since he had a MySpace account and he was commenting on there and just like getting people's he was like helping people with relationship advice. I've seen most of his documentaries except for one of them. I'll be 1804. I want to see that one. And also I have not seen, actually no, I haven't seen all the documentaries. And I haven't I haven't seen the one about the zombies in the high school. I wanted to see that one. I haven't seen that one yet. And I've read or all his books except for The Game Advisor. What I think about Tariq Nasheed is the fact that I think that he puts out good information. I think he's relevant. I think he's entertaining, but also I do see where other people are attacking him who support him and are his friends. But at the same time, these people, they turn around and they don't fuck with him no more. And they come back and say, hey man, Tariq Nasheed's this, he's that. And like Umar, Tommy, Sarah Nicole, Miss Chris, who was my favorite, by the way. Alexis K. Tyler. Now, it's funny how some of these people can support him and then they turn around and, some drama happens and they turn around Tariq. They look at Tariq like he's the enemy now. The common denominator is him. What I see is if you disagree with him, you probably won't like it. I can see him, if he might kick you down, he's very petty. He might kick you down in the dirt if you fall. But if you keep on egging him on, well, I can't put my finger on it. There's something, he's cool until you fuck up. I don't know what it is. He's cool until you fuck up. Or get on his bad side. Or you just have a bad day. He won't be like, oh man, I got you. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Like he's cool, but like let me get into a pickle. He's like, okay, now it's time to make fun of you. I don't know. It's something, it's like you don't want to be caught with your pants down in the middle of the night and he's around. He will fuck you in the ass. That's what I think about Tariq Nasheed. Now him going against Cynthia G. Well, Cynthia G. Now if you think it does kind of look like she might have cancer when I look at the hair. I've never noticed. I always looked at it and said, okay, I never noticed her hairstyle. But I like Cynthia G too. I like what she says. What makes me cringe is some of the very racial remarks that she says about white people. It makes me cringe because, because when I may criticize white people, but I don't talk about them like that. Because again, you can only get away with so much before you have your YouTube channel. And in my personal life, I don't talk about white people like that behind closed doors or in public in person. with other black folks around. I do criticize them for the stuff they do and don't do, but so hers is like, well, and also I figured out if you want to say and speak to white people, if that's what your goal is to challenge their views and educate them or whatever you're trying to convey to them, you can't say. You can say everything but the racial epithets. You can be the symbol of seriousness, anger. You can put them in their place, but you can't. They'll still listen. They may not comment, but they are listening to you. But you can't say certain words on here that, well, she called them like evil pink demons, which is kind of evil pink. It's kind of funny, but you know, it's like yeah. Now mutated albino, evil albinoid albino is kind of it makes me cringe, but just the way she comes out. I don't know what it is, maybe what she said it, but a lot of what her concerns for black people, I respect. That's why I continue to watch her. I do have to filter out all the other shit that she says to the, you know, but logical. Now, let's get into the drama of the internet beefs. The internet beefs are unnecessary. I know that because it wastes time. We both don't get anywhere. Now, there is a time where we black people intellectually need to debate what is fact. Sometimes debates are good. Sometimes disagreements are good because now we're checking, validating what is true and what is fact about our issues. We need that. However, we as black people come for the drama and the entertainment, unfortunately, and we totally missed the fact of why these two people are beefing. Tariq said this, Cynthia G responded. Cynthia G said, I'm gonna do this. Tariq responded back with, okay, go get your lawyer. She's gonna sue him for character defamation. Okay, it's entertaining, I will admit, but you know, I'm a part of that. Since I am part of the black YouTube community, not that I'm a part of this drama, but I am in this community. So I would say, as a person who is a part of this community, who does watch both their videos, I think that we need to interject and say, hey, we get it. There's beef. We need to squash this. We need to we need to get back to the dialogue and the solutions. We need to get back to the commentary and the reviews of just and the news and be informative about what we're talking about. We shouldn't take our energy, 90% of it, and come for the drama and entertainment, because we like to be entertained. We as a people like to be entertained. We like drama. We like the sit back and watch the shit show. We watch the hot mess. We are and this is our problem. We get bored when we see some brother talking about economics, law, and politics. So that's boring. I'll admit, it's fucking boring when we're talking about land ownership and how to make more money. And that's our problem. But our problems do lie in economics, politics, ownership. This is where we fuck up. So if we're going to know about what our problems are, you have to need to find more value in stuff that's going to advance our community and our children's futures. Because all these internet babies, they're entertainment, but they get us nowhere. They don't get us anywhere. Nothing. It's kind of like when I talk about black conservatives, they're not getting us anywhere because they align themselves with the far right white conservative Judeo-Christian view. They align themselves with them, and they don't bring them conservative views they don't center them in a black American perspective in the foundation. They don't do that. They lean towards the white ones and lean towards statistics and facts and data written by the white conservative crowd. But they don't try to get it valid. They don't try to see if it's valid. amongst Black folks, amongst our collective, which is why I think it's divisive. Much like I think the Black women who talk about darkism, colorism, really, I'm talking about Chrissy and Rashida Strober. I think that's divisive because it's a sector together. We all should be talking about that. But those are discussions for a different day. Actually, I think I will make a video on that. Matter of fact, I think I will. See y'all in the next vid.